to find out, first of all, that it's a Pharisee wedding, which is going to get interesting right from the very beginning. It's a Pharisee wedding, and I'll show you how we know that. Because his mother finally turns to the servants and says, whatever he tells you to do it, and don't question anything, okay? Just do it. Because he said, okay, I'll provide wine, but I'm going to do it my way. And it says that there were 6 stone water pots there for the purifying of the Jews. For the purifying of the Jews. What does the term Jews mean in the Gospel of John? The Pharisee religious leaders. That's right, you can search the Torah from beginning to end and you will never find one single word about stone water pots for purification. This is a pure rabbinic manufactured concept. And the only place you're going to find it is in the Talmud. And the Talmud tells us exactly how these stone water pots are to be used. First of all, these stone water pots are used for purifying water which has been contaminated, and it is not ritually clean. They put water in, contaminated water that's not ritually pure, and they fill it all the way to the top, to the very brim. And then they take ropes and they lower the stone water pot down into a mikvah, which is a pool of running water. And just as soon as the water of the mikvah, the baptism pool, you would think, kisses the water which is at the top of this jug, as soon as it touches it, kisses it, the rabbinic term, then it is immediately brought up and now it is made clean, ritually pure. Now, according to the Talmud, what makes water ritually impure is if it has the slightest taste of wine. Yeshua sees these 6 water pots of stone. He says, fill them up, all the way to the brim. See, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what the rule is. Fill them all the way up to the brim. Now, take a ladle of this and take it over to the governor of the feast, who is no doubt a Pharisee, and give him some to drink. And as soon as he tasted it, he said, this is the best wine I've ever had. If he knew where that water had come from, where that wine had come from, he would have gone right through the ceiling. Because Yeshua has just defiled the very essence of what these stone water pots are all about. The very first miracle he does is goes right in the face of rabbinic tradition against rules and regulations that the Pharisees had made up of their own accord. And remember, what is the basic foundational commandment of the Torah? Thou shalt not add one commandment to the words that I command you. You shall not diminish one commandment. No one is allowed to add, no one is allowed to subtract. Now they have made up a whole series of rules and regulations about pure water and impure water in these stone vessels and how they are to be used, and Yeshua throws it all right in their face, showing them that they have no authority whatsoever. This is nonsense.